Hello, I'm Ann Rollins, and I'll be your host for the ACT Video Review course. This videotape focuses on strategies that will help you succeed on the ACT Mathematics Test. Before I discuss the mathematics test, let me quickly overview the purpose of the ACT. The ACT assessment is a test used by many colleges and universities to assist them in selecting students for admission. Many scholarships are also awarded based on ACT scores. Certainly, several factors determine both admissions and scholarships. Your high school grade point average, awards and honors from your high school career, and letters of reference. High scores on the ACT, however, can significantly increase your chances to be admitted into the college or university of your choice. The ACT tests your abilities in 4 areas. English test, 75 questions in 45 minutes. Mathematics test, 60 questions in 60 minutes. Reading test, 40 questions in 35 minutes. And the science reasoning test, 40 questions in 35 minutes. As I mentioned earlier, this course will help you do your best on the ACT mathematics test. On this tape, I'll be discussing numerous problem-solving strategies for dealing with different types of mathematical questions. Together, we will work a variety of practice problems that will help you master the skills needed on this test. Furthermore, the workbook that accompanies the course contains several full-length examinations that can be used for practice. What is the purpose of the mathematics test? Well, according to the American College Testing Program, the mathematics test presents multiple choice items that require you to use reasoning skills to solve practical problems in mathematics. The material covered on this test emphasizes the major content areas that are prerequisite to successful performance in entry-level courses in college mathematics. The ACT mathematics test asks you to recall major facts from several high school mathematics courses: basic mathematics, algebra 1 and 2, geometry and trigonometry. One of the difficulties of the test is that it requires that you have at your fingertips these different facts. It's not enough that you made an A in the course 2 years ago. You have to recall and be able to use information at the time of the test. Another major difficulty is the time pressure. There just never seems to be enough time to do your best on all the problems. Finally, some problems, especially word problems, are just difficult to interpret. The strategies and practice problems on this videotape will help you overcome these problems. Major mathematical facts from high school will be reviewed as we work problems. Furthermore, these problems have been designed to help you master the more difficult concepts presented on this test. Let's look at how this test is organized. The ACT mathematics test presents you with 60 multiple-choice questions to be solved in 60 minutes. Each question contains 5 options from which to choose. The answer options are marked as either A, B, C, D, E, or F, G, H, J, K. The 60 questions test mathematical knowledge in 3 major categories: pre-algebra and elementary algebra with 24 questions, intermediate algebra and coordinate geometry with 18 questions, and plane geometry and trigonometry with 18 questions. You will receive a score on the ACT mathematics test ranging from a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 36. A score of 20 is approximately the national average. The following chart indicates how many of the 60 questions you need to answer correctly to receive various scores on the test. Students who want to achieve a high score on this test must work quickly and accurately, attempting as many of the 60 problems as possible. 2 general strategies can help you with your performance. First, there is no penalty for guessing on the test. Be sure to answer all the questions. Second, the 60 problems are usually arranged in terms of difficulty. The first 20 problems are the easier ones. The next 20 are of moderate difficulty, and the last 20 are the hardest. Work the first 20 problems carefully, trying not to make any careless mistakes. Then work on moderate problems, and finally, attempt the hard problems. Set a goal for yourself. If you need a score of 20, the national average, you need about 50% correct. Work as many of the easy and moderate problems as you can. Attempt some hard problems, and guess on the rest. If you're trying for a higher score, you must still be careful with the easy and moderate problems. However, you'll have to attempt more of the difficult problems. This video is divided into 3 sections. The first section discusses strategies and problems related to pre-algebra and elementary algebra. The second section presents strategies and practice problems for intermediate algebra and coordinate geometry. Finally, the third section presents strategies and practice problems for plane geometry and trigonometry. This course is most effective if you use the student workbook that accompanies it. All of the problems discussed on the videotape are printed in the workbook. When a practice problem is presented on the screen, pause the videotape. Then work the problem in the workbook. And finally, play the videotape to listen to an explanation of the correct answer. This course was developed by Dr. Michael K. Smith, who has been teaching ACT review courses for more than 20 years. Dr. Smith will be your instructor. He will explain the solutions to each of the practice problems. I'll see you later in the program. And now, let's work with Dr. Smith.
Hi, I'm Mike Smith. Before we begin working problems related to pre-algebra and elementary algebra, I suggest that you review the definitions and facts in the workbook. Now here's how to best use this videotape. I'll read a mathematics problem. After I finish reading, pause the videotape and attempt to work the problem yourself in the workbook. When you're finished, play the videotape. I'll offer a brief explanation of the solution to the problem. Now if you're ready, let's discuss problems in pre-algebra and elementary algebra.